down with the underground. I'm down with the underground. I'm down with the underground.
Buddy's Pro Shop. Videos by bowlers, for bowlers.
Well, so then since he's going to ignore me, let's keep it over on lanes 3 and 4. Here's how a two-frame roll-off works. It is, if you have a roll-off, it's going to be 2 frames. It's going to be 9th and 10th. Jonathan is the number 1 seed. He's elected to go first, and he's elected to start on lane 3. Meanwhile, I'm going to chat over here with my buddy Tom Panico over from Team Matrix. First of all, how you doing?
I'm all right. I'm all right.
Doing okay. Now,
I'm doing a lot better than before.
Team Matrix got the win in tag team. How does that feel? Got it all the way down to 70. You guys got it.
It's 7. It feels good. It feels good. We came back. We shot 275. You know, it was a good game. Good match.
That was far and away the best match that we have from 1 o'clock, and congratulations on that. Very nicely done. All right, I'll leave you go back over there on lanes 3 and 4. So now eventually I have here this package with nothing in it. So going over here, I was hoping that there would be a head with a stick on it. And the reason why I say that is that if James Ocasio is going to eventually come over here, he will show exactly what I'm talking about. But right now, before we do that, let's go to lanes 3 and 4. We have the 2-frame roll-off right now.
Okay. Okay, he's on an approach. He's drying off his hands. For bowlers that don't know what the little ear is for by the ball return, is to kind of dry your hand off, because you don't want sticky palms while you're putting your fingers in the ball.
No, absolutely not. Here's Johns. Here's the first shot.
Oh, looked like it was Brooklyn. I don't know, or Jersey, whichever one they want to call it.
Whatever it is, it looks good.
Yeah, I'm from Connecticut, so we call them Brooklyn.
Now, Team Matrix already had. There's been, just as much ball walk Empire. There's been just as much Team Matrix going on. Team Matrix already won their tag team match early on today in a 7-game nail biter.
Yes.
He's looking to match.
Oh,
he does.
And that's classic bowling there. They get the messenger. I guess the mail was delivered, baby. There
mail
it
was
goes.
delivered. Now they're going into 10th frame. Other way. Meanwhile, right now, Frankie just left the big 4.
Uh-oh, they're starting to get loud over on that.
They're starting to get loud. It's now Robert Smith with a 3-bagger. And now we've got a very loud coochie going on. But let's keep our focus here on lanes 3 and 4. His first shot right here. Oh, he strikes.
He buries it. Another shot, he buries. You're right. These guys from Team Matrix and Boardwalk Empire are making a lot of noise here at Full House.
Making a lot of noise here at Lodi Lanes and Full House. And I was going to say, you think the competition in the heavyweight is tough. Cruiserweight is tough.
It is tough.
Now that we spoke about Coochie Killer's turkey, of course, it magically disappears as he leaves the split.
Would you expect anything less?
This is why Daniel Marino threw a 269. We were not paying attention to it, and therefore Steve was able to shoot it. Second thing we said, oh, wait, Danielle threw 269. Ah!
There it goes.
Now, basically, almost all of Game 1 should be done at this point. I will eventually be having a score running coming over and giving you the scores.
Okay.
Now, one of the things that Jay Macazio is doing is actually, we'll get to that later. Let's stay on 3 and 4.
Let's see. Oh, they're waiting for Candace Little to go. She's on a double. She's on the next pair over.
And
there's, look, just like we said, as soon as
we say anything, there's a 10 for Candace Little.
Let's see. All right, there he is.
Look for that.
Oh, it looks like a 10-pin just from his reaction. I can't even see the pins. Just from the reaction as a bowler, it looks like a 10-pin.
And that is going to open the door. All John needs right now is actually a strike 9. So John's going to get the first 2. He gets all 3 and he wins. He does not get the first 2. He doesn't win. And, of course, anything worse than that. And 59 exactly is a draw. So first ball up, this one's got to be a strike.
So what happens in that situation if it's a draw? Well, never mind.
No.
No need to answer. He looks like he struck.
Well, no, if he goes strike 9, it's going to be 59-59 draw, and then we do this all over again.
Wow.
So that's number 1. I'm directing traffic here while we're going around.
In a little while, it's going to get really loud in this place. I don't know if they'll be able to hear us on this live broadcast.
We're going to have to do our best. I mean, this is still the end of game 1, beginning of game 2. People are still trying to feel their way around, and now the game's over.
Now the game's over, right?
Ryan Libram from Team Matrix will win game 1 in a sudden death shootout roll-off.
Yes. Wait, Ryan or Jonathan?
Ryan.
Ryan wins? No, he has a pin up there on his second ball.
Well, no, they switched names.
Oh, they switched names. Okay,
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's why.
I was paying attention.
That's all right. Meanwhile, we may be seeing history made on lanes 5 and 6, but we'll get to that momentarily. You're gonna get me one.
Okay, we got.
All right, let's flip the camera over here very quickly right now because I want to show you what I'm currently holding in my left hand. I am holding a very big head in my left hand. And before anybody goes, what is he talking? Yeah, pause. Let's flip the cameras right over here. I want people to see the very big head that I'm currently holding right now. Oh, you guys can see this? This is split screen right now?
Oh,
this is a very big Aaron Triblet head that I currently have.
Oh.
Care of James Ocasio, Papi Chulo.
Yes.
And right now he is winning in the match. What?
Marketing special. That's what DTO does. Win, lose, or draw. We're always in the camera. We're always in the spotlight. We know how to make noise. We know how to have fun. We family. You know what I'm saying? We travel anywhere to see you. That's good.
And you have a big head.
Huh?
And you have a big head.
And I have a big head. That's what she said.
All right, we haven't really discussed about the lady. Oh, what is that? All right, we haven't really discussed the ladies, so let's go over. Let's give the ladies
Some love. Can we give them some love? You know I love the ladies. Let's go.
I was going to say the one thing that we have, and this is being close to an end over here, so let's go over to lanes 15 and 16 if we can. If we can. Actually, I'm sorry, no, let's go to 13 and 14.
13 and 14?
I can't see. 13 and 14, please. Yeah, let's go to 13 and 14, please.
I wonder what's going on.
What? I got no score right now.
And we didn't even speak about the Ray Schmarsh and John Benitez match. What's going on over there? We got to get some input.
I'm gonna have the lovely Elisa go get me some scores.
It's a tie. The Crystal match is a tie. Crystal Shaw and Crystal Franklin. They have to do a two frame roll off. 9 and 10. Wow, that's the second tie to first game. This is exciting stuff here.
This is silly. All right, so number 1 contenders match. Ryan does get the win over John, 237-237.
We got Ducky with his duck call. So let's see what's going on with this BPZ match and Brian Elder match.
We have craziness all over the place. That's what makes this fun.
Looks like Richie King's in total control of Ludo DiMartino in the second match here. We got president of Ducky Russell going at with Papi Chulo, the president.
Robert Hansen is giving me all the scores.
Oh, what a good guy.
Okay. So game 1 right now, we have Candace Little pretty much beating up Crystal right now. Crystal Mannering, 277-171. Ouch.
Wow.
That's a 106-pin scratchy. Meanwhile, what we're setting that up for the roll-off.
Wow. You know what? Candace Little told me yesterday, she goes, she stopped bowling for a little while. She used to tell her friends that she bowls, and they used to laugh at her. And then she said, she went to the bowling alley and said, if you're going to bet, you better put your money on me. So that's where my money is, on Candace Little right now. So let's go.
What frame is the roll? 15, 16?
So they're setting up the roll-off on for Crystal Shaw, Franklin match.
We got action all over the place. Let me go through all the scores over game one. As you saw over here, Aaron 226, Robert Smith 207, Tom Twist 225, Alex Pell 205. Karen Diosa 197, Cheryl Mitchell 176. As we saw live earlier, Carla Pereira needed the first 2 strikes, got them. She beats Christina 252-46. Danielle Marino, as we said earlier, 269. Kathleen Weissman 208. John Benitez 215. Race Marsh 214.
You can't count John Benitez out. Well,
We warned everybody during the whole week to not count out John Benitez. Nobody's going, well, maybe they'll listen now. Who knows?
We know Race Marsh is a great bowler. He does this. I mean, you put money on the line, he's there.
And the second that we said that, Race Marsh, second game, 217. John Benitez, 204.
Yeah, see? I mean, Race Marsh, he finds the hole and he pounds it.
That's that game. I said before, I thought it was going to go 7. It may. All right, so continuing on. Ryan, as we said before, Libram beating John Lacavara 237 in a roll-off, 237. And as we said earlier, Lou, the big goofy guy with the busted toe, beats Richie King game 1, 225-212. And Brian Elder with the 5-bagger, he still manages to pounce on Brian Paul, 225-176. Those are all game 1s.
Game 2 for Brian Paul goes 246 to Brian Elder's 217.
All right, so that one's tied at 1.
That
Richie King has his way with Lou. He's got 240. Richie King's got 245. Lou, I don't think, is going to break 100. Maybe he just does right now.
Doesn't break 200.
So he's not going to break 200.
No, he's not going to break 200.
All right, so those are all tied up at 1.
Thank you, Alyssa.
Meanwhile, we're going over to game 2. Lanes 5 and 6. Let's flip over there right now. We got something interesting going on. In the 10th frame, over in 5 and 6.
Frankie's on the approach. He's setting up 2 revs. That's what they call them.
Well, if he goes out to do it, it's a 224. However, he cannot lock Doug Haran out. He almost needs to strike out just to force Doug to show up.
Yeah, and that's very crucial in this sport because you put the pressure on the other opponent in the 10th. Some people could crack under pressure. You know, pressure busts pipes. So
there you go. Now, meanwhile, on the left-hand side, I'm going across here. John Lacavera, I think a little bit annoyed at Ryan. Already opened up at the front 2 against Ryan's open.
And let's see this match. It looks like Robert Smith dominated Aaron Trimble at 232 to 164. This match is tied at 2.
Yeah, and now meanwhile over here, Tom Twist is giving back the favor that he gave to Alex Prell. Alex is going to break at 200. Tom Twist 167 in game 2. That match is going to be tied up in piece 1-1.
Let's see. Let's go down. Let's see. This Carla Pereira and Christina Turple. Christina Turple is a great bowler. She's a great young bowler. She used to bowl collegiately.
Christina's a fantastic bowler.
So that match is going to be an excellent match. That match is a great match. You saw the last game. Carla needed 2 to go out to win. She did it. Christina's going to put the pressure on her all day.
Christina right now is on a double. Let's go with that matchup right now. So, as we can tell over here, while we're switching over away from the Frankie and Doug match, Doug has finally given Frankie Montgores his first game loss. Yes, Doug, we got that.
We got it. It's Dougie. You're famous, Dougie.
Yep, Dougie's famous. But let's give the ladies some love again. Let's go over to the. I'm gonna let you do this. You're closer to the action than I am.
All right. So that match is.
Okay. Yeah, Dougie, we got it.
That match is. Christina has 123 and a 6, and Carla has 123.
Game 2 coming over from the
So
Game 2 coming over from the women's side. Kathleen Weissman, after getting trounced the first game by 69, comes back to beat Danielle Marino to tie that matchup 1 game apiece. There could be a lot of Game 7s going on
there
around
may be.
here.
We might be here all night.
We may have to take one of the cameras off that tripod and literally have somebody move it and start swinging it around from lane to lane to lane today. That's how crazy it is. Sean, do you think you're going to be able to handle that? Sean said, I'll try. He just gave me the, oh, no, don't make me do it, and said, I'll try. Okay, the Crystal match, we now have another two-frame roll-off tie. Wow. We may need to move with that camera now.
Because that match is...
That's on, I think, lane 17 and 18 right now. I was going to say, is there any way that we can... Sean is already going to start moving it over. We're going to see if we can get to lane 17 and 18 right now and try to get that matchup. We've got total lunacy over here. People are filling in.
Yes.
We have easy over 100 people here.
We have some excitement. We have
people running around and carry big heads.
Big heads.
On sticks.
This is amazing.
And we have minors walking around, so I'm really not sure how much in that train of thought that we could be talking about right now.
It's UBA all day, people. UBA all day.
UBA all day.
If we're not in your area, go to our website, sign up. We'll send some people out there, get it started, help you get it started. It's great atmosphere, great for bowling, bringing back the sport of bowling.
And if you think that we're not in your environment or your neighborhood, you may be wrong. We went to Alaska last weekend. Yes,
and that was a great trip.
All right, we're seeing here. Is there any way that we can swing it? 17, 18? Sean is giving me the, why are you doing that to me look. We're sorry, Sean.
And
we would like to apologize to the fantastic job that the camera people and crew have been doing over here.
Yes.
The problem is that they're carrying up to 8 pair of action, and of course the one pair that is extended right on out has got the two-frame roll-off.
Two-frame roll-off. And we're taking the camera away from the pair that
and we're taking away the pair from ladies.
Yes. Which is probably one of the best matches going on.
Yes, just to see the two-frame roll-off, and then we're going to have to move them back, and then we're going to get cursed out.
Yes.
There we go. You got the view going on. All right, let's look over here. We do.
Okay.
We got it.
Nice. Oh, great job, guys.
That is a fantastic job.
What was that, Crystal Franklin? What's that, a 5-pin? I can't see that far, but it looks like a 5-pin. We have some great action going on here in Lodi, New Jersey.
Okay. We got that going on. Meanwhile, we've got Kuche, and that means we got a strike from Robert, but he's still trailing in Game 3 of that matchup. Taron Trimlett. That one's tied 1-1, and Dougie just fell down.
There's a duck down.
We almost had a dead duck, everybody. We almost had a dead duck. Ducky is okay, though.
He's all right.
I thought ducks fly on water, not land. Ducks do not fly well in bowling alleys, only in water.
We should bring Ducky over here. Get some commentary from Ducky over here.
I think it's there.
So there's some great action. I think Candace might be down in her match. I can't see the score, but it looks pretty close if she's not down.
That one's a very tight match. That one's less by 10, and right now she's looking to take the lead. She does with a strike.
She's clutch.
That, as we say, is clutch.
All right.
Now going over here to this matchup.
Let's see this. The
right,
ladies, Carla
let's
Pierre.
go back.
Can we go to Carla Pierre? No, 11-12.
I'm sorry, 11-12.
Carla Pierre spears in the 10th frame. It looks like she can go out for 180. And Christina needs to mark in the 10th and win. And that match would be tied up.
All right, so while we're doing that, all right, so now we have cameras over there. While Aaron's going to be doing that matchup, I'm going to be filling in a little bit over here on the side. John Lecavera right now has got the front 5 and no longer. Good job,
Yeah,
Gordon.
good job, Gordon. Dark Cloud, rather.
Dark Cloud, he leaves the 10 pin.
Leaves a 10 pin.
But he is solidly up on Ryan in game number 2. He's up by around 50. Keep in mind, they had a roll-off. That's why they're lagging behind. They're in the second game. And it looks like that Crystal, over from Team Matrix, hey, there's that team again. Team Matrix is about to tie up her score against Kansas Little. That looks like that's going to go 1-1.
1-1. Wow. Going back to this other match with Christina Turpel and Carla Pereira. Carla goes 180, and Christina's should be getting on her approach. She's wiping her shoe off. That's what some bowlers do. They wipe their shoes off. Really clean, making sure that when they go to slide, it's easy slide on the.
That's a big shot for Christina. If she needs a mark here, she does not want to fall to. She certainly doesn't want to fall to Carla Pereira.
She has to get good count, I think, if she may win. She might need this pit. She won already, so.
All right, so she's got that match up?
She has that match.
All right, let's slide over because we haven't spoken to them a little bit. Let's go to lanes 9 and 10. And I talk right now because Tom Twist is up on Alex Pro. More importantly, Tom Twist has got a 4-bagger. This, I believe, is now game 3. That match is tied up 1 game apiece. Nico is talking a lot of junk to Alex Pro. I'm not sure how well that's going to work, especially when Tom Twist now is the front 5.
No, he was actually talking to Tom Twist. Tom Twist came back off the lane talking to Nico.
You do not, and I repeat, you do not want to start antagonizing Tom Twist.
I'm not sure because it worked the first Richie King match.
It depends on who and where. The bowler itself, maybe. Nico Rivera, no.
Crystal Shaw wins against Crystal Franklin.
Crystal Shaw wins in double playoff against Crystal Franklin. And I believe that is now Crystal Shaw is up to zip, I believe, if my memory serves me correctly. Yes. So Crystal's up to zip. So now moving on.
Yes.
All right, we're going to stay on Tom Twist for a little bit. Everybody's still in the middle of their either second or third game coming in, and then hopefully we will get all the scores coming in, so we'll give you everything. This is going to be going, scoring the game too. Alex Prell is up right now.
Yes, he's up. He looks like he's kind of sporadic. What his scores look like.
Well, right now it's either strike or open for Prell.
Yeah. Feast or famine.
7 pin.
So he leaves a 7 pin. Let's see if he picks this up, get his first spear on the board.
Yeah, I think, again, if you're one of the things that I have been told many a time is you let the sleeping dragon sleep. You do not wake up the dragon. If Tom Twist is struggling and he was in that second game, you do not wake him up. I understand Nico Rivera, and he's a very nice guy, but he may have put Alex Prell in a world of hurt right now.
Yeah, he might have did more damage than good.
Yep. Alex Prell does make the spare. That's his first spare make.
Spare this game.
However, he's now down by 29, and he could be down by over 60 right here with another strike from Tom Twist.
Hey, Gordon, you think we can get some of the bowlers to come and give their little input from that's actually participating right now?
I think so. I think so eventually. I think it depends on the bowler. I mean, a lot of them, certainly after the match, they're definitely going to come over and we'll have a little chat-ski with them. Right now, though, I think everybody's a little bit intense.
Yeah.
Ducky right now is losing, so he doesn't really want to speak to anybody. He's walking off. Aaron Tremblett right now is down by around 40, going 10th frame. So he's trailing. Actually, no, he's down by 23 now, going in 10th. They're both on strikes.
Tom Twist is on 6 in a row. He throws the ball again. Oh, 10 pin.
Yeah, once again, Gordon talks about it, so it doesn't happen.
He almost had the 7-10, and 7 fell down late.
Yeah, he actually lasted like 2 frames when we stayed on him. I think that could be a personal record today.
It could be, especially today.
And a shout out to all my friends in Alaska who are watching this.
Looks like we have two.
We have Lou over here.
Question: how come it wasn't like 12-12?
So I'm going to hold it down while Gordon has a
Lou wants to know why he's not over here, and there's a reason why he's not over here. And I wish that we can have the camera. Can we get the camera over here? Lou wants some camera time right now.
It's boring as fuck. It's going on. It's just like me, Richie, Brian, and Brian.
Lou wants some love right now, which we can look at.
That's it.
Well, if you lose 2 more games, you will be able to watch the other matches.
That was so disrespectful, but funny.
If he keeps bowling the way that he is to Richie King, he's gonna get his wish sooner than what he'd like.
Yeah, he'll be able to watch it. You're
He'll be
100%
able to watch it.
correct on that.
He'll be able to see all of them right now.
I thought he wanted to talk to us about something different, but he really wanted to talk to Gordon about some airtime.
He'll get his foot will get more airtime than his bowling game right now.
Yeah.
Anyway, going over to game 2. Going over to game 2. Here's the results. Brian Paul over Brian Elder, 246-217. That ties it up at 1. Richie King, 245. Lou, 197. So that ties that up at 1. Rob and Aaron. Rob again, as we saw. Rob Smith, 232. Aaron, 164. Dougie beats Frankie. Frankie gets loss number 1 on his game. Frank Montcourse is now 9-1 in gameplay. Of course, he's still undefeated in match play. That's a more important number. 248-209. Alex defeats Tom to tie that one up, 217-167. Kathleen over Danielle, 187-167. That ties that matchup at 1 apiece. Ray Smarsh over John Benitez, 217-207. I think we haven't really seen much of that match. I certainly think we need to go over there and have a little chat-ski over there. Crystal over Candace. Crystal Manring, 245. Candace a little 226. That evens that up at 1. Karen Dios over Cheryl, 173-168. I believe that is the only one that's gone 2-0 right now.
No, I think there's another match 2-0.
That's the only one. Christina Turpa, 198. Carla, 180. That's tied at 1. And you're right, Crystal Shaw in double overtime, as we like to put it out, over Crystal.
No,
that is 2-0 Crystal Shaw. You're right. So
I
there's
think
2.
I think Christina Turpo is 2-0 over Carla.
No, Carla won the first game.
Oh,
Carla won the first one, 250-246. So that one's tied at 1.
No, Christina won 250-246. Wow, I'm mistaken.
He's hallucinating,
I guess
but it's
so.
okay. We've been here. It's a very long day.
Yeah, I mean,
The jet lag has finally hit both of us.
Yeah, come on. You're in Alaska last week. We're in Alaska last weekend. This weekend we're in Lodi, New Jersey. Gordon Pepper's home.
That's right. Richie King is already up going to 10th frame, and he's going to continue to be up. So he's going to be up 2-1 on Lou.
Looked like Brian Paul goes 269 to Brian Elder's 232. So Brian Paul's up 2-1 on that match over there. That's a quiet 269.
But that is Brian Elder. He's a very quiet person. That's going to be a lot of fun talking to him.
Oh, BPZ?
Either one. Actually, BPC is not very quiet. Brian Elder is. So either way, it'll be fun talking to either Brian. I'll guarantee you Brian won't win that matchup.
I'll put 50 on it.
Yeah, I'll put 5 on it. But let's go over here to lanes 5 and 6. Let's go over here right now.
5 and 6?
Let's slide over here. Tom, but while we're going over here, Tom Twist is not going to get his 300, and he's not going to beat Alex Pearl by over 100, but he's going to win that match, or that game anyway. So Tom Twist will be up 2-1. But let's go over here. We're up to Dougie and Frank, and the reason why I say it's only 23-pin game, both of them are on doubles.
Oh, Dougie just shot.
Oh well, this
7-10.
got to be a lot less interesting.
Yes.
All right, moving on. So it looks like John, by the way, demolished Ryan.
Really?
And that match is going to be tied up 1-1.
What was the score on that match?
A lot to a little. I was about to call it they just reset, but I'll just say a lot to a little. All right, how are we doing over the women's matches? All right, Ducky wants to have a little conversation right now.
Listen.
What happened? Strike instead of a 9? All right, I'm going to do double duty. I'm going to actually, if you guys can change it. Okay, so we can have a score correction there.
Double duty Gordon.
Double duty Gordon. I can do everything. Maybe I was going to give you NFL scores, but there's really no reason to do that except because you guys are already by you guys pretty much know all the scores.
Yes.
All I can say is that my Giants won this weekend, or on Thursday, so I don't have to worry about that.
About time.
It is about time.
I think my Cowboys might have lost today. I'm not sure.
Oh, that would be a shame. That would be terrible.
It was a close match, and then I don't know what happened after.
So as horrible as the Giants look, they're only a game behind first place. Meanwhile, Frankie's, there was a horrible, horrible strike, but that's going to be good enough to win. So Frankie right now in game 3 is going to be a 2-1. Tom Twist is going to be a 2-1. So now let's move on here. Let's move across. Let's go to the women. Aaron, it is yours. Let's go over to
Christina is spear in the first frame, and then she threw the next 3, so she's up on Carla Pereira, which...
Let's go over there. Let's go to lanes 11 and 12 if we can. Let's see some of that action.
Let's see, 11 and 12 is Cheryl Lady Boss and Karen Dioza. Let's see. Look like Karen's up 94-36 there in the 5th frame or 4th frame. Those scores are a little lower than most of the other scores, but it's still an incredible match.
Sometimes it's not about the scores, it's about the length of them. Danielle bounces back in game 3. She defeats Kathleen Weissman 224-199.
We got Nico Rivera chirping in the back as Tom Twist is trying to get on
I don't
approach.
know why Nico really wants to be doing that to Tom Twist right now.
He's protecting his bowler. That's what he's doing. That's what
He
it's
is not.
about.
He's the one thing he's not doing right now is protecting his bowler.
I don't know. I
Why,
beg to differ.
It's the equivalent of taking a bull and saying, "Here, I've got a nice red handkerchief right here. Come at me."
And Tom Twist doesn't strike on the last ball. Looks like he leaves a 5-pin, but
Yeah, he doesn't have
he
to.
doesn't
He shot
need
at
it.
246-185 over Alex Pro.
he doesn't need it. Let's see if Nico plan works this next game.
I'm not sure that it is. What's going on the women's side?
The Christina Turpo just threw another strike, so she's on 4 in a row. She's in command of the match. We have, like I said, Cheryl is trailing Karen Dioza. I can't see the Crystal Franklin match. Christina just threw another sloppy strike, so that carries. I mean, carries everything. You put the ball in the right place, let it find the hole, and watch the pins
Let's
hit them light and let them spin.
Let's keep that action on 11 and 12 right now. Let's see some women's action here because right now Christina Turpo is shooting better than most of the guys are.
Yes, she is. She's a tough match for anybody, male or female.
So actually, Gerald Fredericks over here. Let me see if I can get a Garden Foundation member over here. Gerald. I've got Joe Frederick over here of the Garden Foundation. Welcome aboard, sir.
Thank you very much. DGF all day.
Now, DGF all day. Tell me a little bit about your bowlers. Both of them seem to be in a firefight right now. What's going on?
Not one person. I posted it every single day. Not one person honestly believes Benitez has any shot in hell. Y'all all know it. We all know it. Y'all asked to get Benitez out of here. And he's like a roach. He kept hanging around. We found the right guy to squash him. He's hanging
Didn't
around.
look too squashing the first game. Benitez won the first game.
Benitez
What
won.
happened there?
He got absolutely lucky and won by a pin. He was up there shaking, and I can't say he handled what he needed to do. But now, asking what's going on now.
Well, I saw game 2. What's going on in game 3?
What's going on, game 3?
Again, almost identical to game 1. Somehow, some way, he did what he needed to do to try and hang around. So he's hanging around.
John Benitez is up 2-1 right now on Ray Smarsh. Is this what you're saying?
Is that what you're saying?
Until game
Till the end of
No,
game
no.
4, but right now,
Right
John Benitez is up 2-1 on Ray Smarsh.
Benitez is up, and in his video he said it, always hanging around. So he's hanging around. He's got about an hour left of camera time, and then it's all over.
I always like to point
that's
out.
your prediction?
I remember telling you that he always hangs around and he's never lost more than 2 games. Well, would you like to talk about that Facebook post that I posted up there earlier? Anything you'd like to say about that right now?
I've walked around here and said I'm trying to take the bet that you said. the odds that Ray's gonna win, we all know he's gonna win. But there's 50 people here, and I'm trying to say, I'm giving that bum another 10, 20 pins that he's still gonna lose. No one wants to take that bet, and they know why. Everyone knows. What's today's date?
Today's the 27th.
Bye-bye Benitez, 2-7. Get a shirt for it. 2-7 RIP, gone from UBA. No more relevance, no more videos, no more talking. Night.
Now, what's going on with Crystal Franklin over there in her
what's going on
lane?
in her match?
That other Crystal, I have to say I'm very impressed with how her game is. But again, DGF all day, we do not give up. I believe Crystal lost the first game. Our Crystal lost the first game.
She's down 0-2.
Yes, that second one they went into a, what was it, a two-round?
Classic, two-frame roll-off twice.
Right now, our Crystal has the front 8, front 9. I think that pissed her off. I can't see if it's done yet, but I know she's going at like 270. So that's going to be a good match, and I'm very impressed with that other Crystal that's bowling.
It's Crystal versus Crystal. Crystal's going to win, and right now they're shooting very, very
I bet
well.
you Crystal's going to win that one.
Thank you very much, Gerald.
Put the camera back on in 30 minutes. I guarantee you'll see these all day.
All right, we're going to let it when we put the camera back on there. But right now, what we're going to do, let's put the camera on 7 and 8
7 and 8, because Robert Smith is on the roll.
Robert Smith's on a roll. I wanted to stick around until Christina Turpo stopped striking.
She did. Yeah, she did. But she's in total control of that match over there.
Control of that match right now.
I mean, Carla Pierre is a great bowler. She's a great champion. It'd be good to see her with the belt back again.
Yep. Now, Aaron right now has got a double. However, Robert Smith has got the front 6. And I'm going to go try to see if I can get a Ducky over here.
A Ducky, yeah, because
quack attack.
he looked like he doesn't really want to come over here, but
I know he doesn't really want to come over here, but he's going to because he's Ducky.
Yeah.
First of all, welcome aboard, sir.
What's up? How are you?
Doing okay. How you doing?
All right.
Now I see that your stablemate, shall we say, Robert Smith, is already up, I should say, 2-1, I believe.
Yes, sir. Yes.
And right now he's got the front 6.
Yes. King of the Rock, James, Papichulo, whatever y'all want to sit there and call him. Said, what we're going to do if someone shoots a 300? And I said, well, double our bet. So if Rob Smith or Aaron shoot a 300 and against the other one, then the other one gets $100. As in, like, I would get $100 off of Papichulo, or he would get it off of me.
off you.
Now, the fact that Gordon is discussing this right now as we go into the 7th frame, does the dark cloud, not the black cloud, the dark cloud.
Dark cloud, white cloud.
Does this concern you at all?
Oh,
Bets off. Okay, what happened?
bets off.
Yeah, bets off. There's a 7 pin, and there's a horrible shot by Robert Smith.
What happened? We were talking about it.
Yeah.
You got all this divide.
We may never see a 300 shot if I'm doing a telecast. We may never see a shot.
Unless you're not there.
Unless I'm not here. I'll be in the back. Somebody will kidnap me, take me to the back, and hold me hostage somewhere in the back office until all the matches are over and someone shot a 300.
I didn't leave. I'm still
And it's Robert
Smith yelling at Ducky.
It's all Ducky's fault.
Yeah,
It's all his fault.
We had a bet that if anyone shot 300 as presidents, we would give $100. That's what presidents do, you know what I'm saying? Well, real presidents anyway. Just so happened, he didn't get it. Front 6, nice run.
Okay,
But it's time.
It's still one more game. One more game.
At least one more game.
You're saying it's over in one more game.
Oh, it's done. It's done and over.
He's saying it's done and it's over with in one more game.
And Robert Smith, this
The final game is going to be next week.
earlier.
All the pressure is going to go on Aaron. Rob's already feeling it with the whole shots and everything like that going in the system. Shout out to Fireball, great stuff. So he's already in it. He's already talking. Once Rob starts talking, it's a wrap. He sits there, boosts his own stuff up. If he's not have anyone to talk about or talk against, he'll sit there. He gets in his own head and forgets how to hold.
I talked to him earlier. He told me it's going to be over in 5.
Yes.
So his prediction it's looking pretty accurate. We'll see what happens next game.
Yeah. Next game is going to be once the signs came out, like the whole first game, like they was trying to fill out each other. Once Papichulo brought out the signs, I had to sit there and like get into it. And then big guy over there, Jamal Rocco, whatever his name is, he sat there and tried to get loud behind me and try to out yell at me. It's not gonna happen. A lot of people know that you can't out yell a duck, but it happens.
It does happen.
But I'm gonna get back over here.
Now, what's your thoughts now? Right now, I want to get your opinion on something. Right now, Ray Marsh is losing to John Benitez. What is your thoughts on that one?
Oh, losing how?
I don't have the ball.
I think that just says it all right there. Oh, wait. Robert Smith, hold on.
No. Can you lock the game out first?
It's all locked out unless I open twice.
Okay.
So if I finish backup, I ain't opening twice.
Okay.
So I can't finish backup.
Okay.
President.
You can finish backup, but if you leave a 5-pin, you're getting powdered.
That's fine.
All right.
It's not the field ball. I said the field ball don't count.
He's getting ready to be really disrespectful to Aaron Triplet.
On the deck, you get powdered. All right. Back to the Ray Smarsh incident.
He's down 2-1 right now.
He's down 2-1.
And Gerald Frederick said to come back over here in around 20, 30 minutes, and he's not back over here. And he has a very, oh my God, I don't believe this is happening look on his face.
He's not even watching that match. He's down here.
I have a side bet with Nico. I might have to go over there and see what's going on myself. But Rick Smarsh isn't a talker, so a lot of people need to sit there and boost him up and get him into the ego. He's like another.
There was a 5-pin. He did leave a 5-pin, and he did pick. Actually, no, there was a spare.
That was a split.
And he did make it up.
I get to powder him because he left a 5-pin.
No, he left a split. He picked it up.
I'm sorry, he picked it up.
It looked pretty easy.
Yeah, Rick Smarsh, he's a great bowler. Johnny Benitez, I don't know much about him. I know he has very good videos, entertainment-wise, but never seen him actual bowl. Ray Smarsh, been watching him here and there, but it might come down to final 7.
It could. Thank you very much, Ducky.
Thanks.
We'll see what happens.
Thanks a lot,
Thank you
Ducky.
very much, sir. All right, now let's go over to lanes 5 and 6 because now this has just become a little bit of a very interesting match. Flipping on over, we're going into the 8th frame. We have Frankie that left a 10-pin right now, and the reason why that is important is that Dougie can go out the door and beat Frankie Montgomery, and then Dougie can be up on the match 2-1. I believe my math is correct.
I believe so.
And it is. Frankie can go out for a 247. Haran can go out for a 248. So let's go over to lanes 5 and 6 right now.
Yo, Rob, can you do me a favor? Can you put it on the show for people who don't know?
Oh, wait, we want to see it around the world.
Can we go
Let's
to
go back to
7
7 and 8.
Can we go to 7 and 8?
Got to go back to 7 and 8 right now. We're looking for it around the world.
Because
Cameras are up.
He's in total command of the match, so he
got
wants to be
this
a
one
little
by 80.
disrespectful.
There's it around the world. And he gets a strike. Wow. That's all I can say.
This is UBA. This is action, live action.
I don't think anybody can beat that. All right, let's go back to 5 and 6. There is a reason why we put these matches up in prime time, folks.
Yes.
There is a reason.
And we don't care if we're competing with football today. That's what we do. We compete with everybody. We're competitors. That's what we're here to do. We
Dougie
compete.
right now has left a 10-pin. Right now it is a 10-pin game between Doug Haran and Frankie Montgomery, so we're going to keep it over here right now.
Yes. And you guys are hearing this voice. This is not a normal UBA voice that you hear on the microphone. It's not your Paul Rodriguez Raw Dog. It's not your Joe Algieri. This is just another person, just a regular bowler,
But we're cool, though.